This queen had a very unusual rule. Anyone who could paint her nose perfectly would earn the chance to spend a night with Ella. But if the nose turned out unattractive, the queen would either throw that person from the top of her tower or feed them to her pets. A young man was practicing his painting skills. Carefully painted an apple. The result looked a little strange. Just then, his teacher painted a portrait of the queen and told him to take it to the royal palace. The boy knew he had no choice, so he set off for the palace. Before long, he arrived at the queen's residence. The moment he stepped inside, a fly began buzzing around him non-stop. He waved the portrait around, trying to chase it away. Unfortunately, he accidentally damaged the scroll. The boy was terrified. He quickly unrolled the painting to inspect it and discovered that the queen's portrait was still completely intact. At that moment, the fly came back again. Without thinking, he slapped at it. A drop of the fly's blood landed directly on the queen's nose in the portrait. Panicking, he hurried to wipe the stain away. Instead, he accidentally rubbed out the queen's nose entirely. Now he was completely overwhelmed with fear. Just then, he noticed a paintbrush nearby. He grabbed it immediately and began repainting the queen's nose. Meanwhile, several soldiers were already walking toward him. He kept touching up the nose again and again. However, the portrait only grew worse with each attempt. He knew that if he failed to paint the nose properly, the queen's pet would surely devour him. Fear consumed him. By then it was already too late. The soldiers escorted him before the queen. His whole body trembled as he forced himself to step forward. At that moment, the tiger behind the queen suddenly opened its massive jaws. The boy was so frightened that he nearly lost his senses. Instinctively, he flung open the scroll in his hands. To his surprise, the queen was very pleased with the painting. She immediately ordered her attendants to hang it on the wall.